Okay, today is surgery day. It's 6 in the morning. My arrival time at the surgery center is 7, and then my actual surgery time is 9 a.m. I just took my last antiseptic shower. I'm gonna put my hair in 2 braids, which is what I always do. I have naturally curly hair, which as you can see, gets like this. So what I always like to do before surgery is French braid both down the sides so that I don't have to deal with my hair. So I think what I'm gonna do before we leave is actually write down my post-operative questions on a paper, because what usually happens after any kind of anesthesia, I'm using general anesthesia. We're not doing a nerve block because I'm having weird nerve symptoms already, and he doesn't want to like accidentally make it worse, obviously. But with any kind of anesthesia, even usually with twilight, like you get amnesia after. So I'll be like prepared to ask all my questions after surgery, and then if there's potential that I could forget the whole conversation. I'm gonna write everything down in the hopes that either myself or like a nurse or something can write down the answers to the questions so that by the time I'm not forgetting things, I know the answer, because I know myself, like I'm gonna want answers to those questions immediately, not in 2 weeks at the follow-up, whatever. So I also live in Western New York, so I'm going through the, my glasses are falling down, the Excelsior Orthopaedic Outpatient Total Joint Replacement Program. So this could also hit some local For You pages, so I think it would be good to talk about that program too. So that program in Western New York, depending on your insurance and stuff, I work in a school so I have really good insurance, but it includes, like it covers all the surgery, it covers all the physical therapy, but you have to do it through with them. It includes a one-night stay at a recovery suite at a hotel that you do have to share with one other patient if the patient is there, and a shared bathroom. And they provide you and your caregiver with 3 meals, like full, I don't know how, but like full meals for however long you're there. Like it's a one-night stay, but some people, if your surgery is later in the afternoon or early, whatever. So that's what we're going to be doing. You don't have to do that, at least for me. The older patients who qualify for total outpatient might have to, and then certain patients don't even qualify for outpatient and have to do it in the hospital. But I chose to do it because I figured, like, why not have one extra day of like supervision, whatever. Like, you're on your own for the most part of the recovery suite. Like they have nurses there, but they're more so just to like guide you. It's more of like a landing place just to make sure that you're functioning. And obviously in my phone is where I'm just writing down the stuff I want to tell him pre-surgery, but the stuff I want to know after surgery is what I'm gonna write down on a piece of paper, because I know my phone will still be under the bed or whatever. Oh, and the post-op questions, I guess maybe I'll go over those with you in the car. I'm gonna ask about the leg length. I want to know the final verdict. Like what did we get the leg length to? Which one's longer? Which one's shorter? By how much? I want to know what the quality of my bone and connective tissues are. Just curious with my Stickler syndrome. I want to know if you removed the bony growth. And I want to know, like I'll write down, are there any complications or concerns? Oh, I'm gonna add, did you have to cut any tendons? Even though we're doing anterior approach with no cutting, sometimes there can be complications or whatever. I didn't show you guys my surgical outfit. Well, I showed it to you when I bought it, but I bought this in a couple different colors and I'm wearing one of them as my surgery outfit. So this has a stretchy waistband, like look, and then these are obviously flowy. And then I have on one of the sports bras I wear every day. No metal in it. Wear something with no metal in it. 9 times out of 10 you get to keep it on. FYI. And then I'm wearing ugly like high sock things, like dad socks. I have my special Journavix new medicine, and then when I get there they're giving me my opioid painkillers, my prescription Tylenol, aspirin, nausea medicine, stool softener if I need it for the opioids, and whatever else. They're holding that for me there. I did have to take off my bra and underwear, which is annoying, but whatever. I'm in here waiting. 11:30 a.m. I was tweaking the fuck out as I woke up from surgery because it hurt so bad. So now we had to deal with that for a little while. And now they're gonna go get my mom. Literally fucking pain. It's already recording, just pointed at me. So I'm out of surgery now. Everything went fine, it sounds like, but the biggest issue was the pain, waking up in extreme pain. So they had to give me every pain medicine that they had. And then I just did a couple rounds of this thing. Well, I guess she kind of put it away, so I won't do it, but all you do is breathe this thing in to help your lung capacity. I have ice packs on the hip, And I have my list of post-op questions, but unfortunately, the surgeon doesn't even come to see me after, so I can't ask those questions. So, Mom, I want you, before we leave here, I want you to request that they print out all my post-op notes. And then they said he might come to the hotel at some point, or call or something, so that I can get those questions answered. And apparently, I had more than one bony growth. We knew about the big, strange location one. Apparently, there was another one. Knocked those off, which is good. I didn't want those in there. And that's all I know for now. Do you have anything to share?
I'm just glad everything went well. I'm sorry that you're in pain.
Did you do okay in the waiting room?
I did fine. Of course
Okay.
I did. Almost fell asleep in the chair
Good.
a couple times, but
Okay.
no, I'm just glad that you're okay. And I love you.
Love you. And I feel a lot better. I woke up in extreme. Fuck. I was like swearing, not in an aggressive way, but I was like, fuck, holy fuck. Like, and they were like, shh, because there's like old people around. But like, I don't think you should wake up in that much pain. But whatever. So we're gonna do whatever we're gonna do. I'm not in post-op anymore. I was in post-op recovering from anesthesia. Now they wheeled me over to where they're going to show me like the PT exercises. And then my mom is responsible for driving me to the hotel. And it's basically just a hotel. They've said something to me again about it. It's basically low-key, like just a hotel. Like we're going to be left alone. I'm taking a Zol for him because the nausea started kicking in. So like now I'm in the PT area or whatever. And she's having me practice a few of the basic exercises. And I just got really nauseous while I was standing up. So I just ate some saltine crackers, waiting for my Zofran to dissolve and drinking a little bit of water, and I feel better already. And what I'm gonna do, because I'm not able to talk to the surgeon post-op surgery, is I'm gonna ask them to print me all my medical notes if they're ready so that I can read through it at the hotel. Okay, so we're in the car. Mom's a little stressed. She's nice driving out here. But we're going to the little hotel recovery suite thing. They get us all our meals from Giancarlo's restaurant. I think it's like a local nice restaurant, and I guess it's gonna be stocked with snacks and stuff. I have a folder, but they told me my file won't be ready for a while. My voice a little scratchy from the tube. I peed at the hospital or the surgery center. Super easy to pee on a normal toilet. It was easy to get in the car. So far so good. Oh, they also gave me a special wound dressing because I told them that sometimes I have a skin reaction when a dressing is on for a long time, which I think is relatively normal. But they gave me a different one that's a little bit less waterproof. So I'm a little worried about that because it stays on for a week. Okay, we're at the recovery suite that's included a one-night stay with my package. Super cute. This is what it looks like. It's called the Mosey Hotel in Williamsville, New York. I get this, and then there's like a cot in there for my mom. Or you could sleep together in the bed if you wanted to, but I don't really do stuff like that. We just made our first food order. My mom is definitely taking advantage of that. I just ordered chicken tenders for an easy first thing. I just had my mom go grab me a Diet Coke because my mouth is dry. I'm just trying to vlog. I want to get up and walk around and look at like what it looks like. Guys, easy fucking peasy. Easy. I'm doing fine. I woke up in absolutely excruciating pain. Like I was tweaking the fuck out. I had to bite my towel and stuff. But other than that, like once I got the pain under control, I'm doing great. Easy to get in and out of chairs. Easy to get on and off the low toilet at the surgery center. Cute hotel. Cute. I just connected to the Wi-Fi, so I'm gonna edit this video, post it so that we can start talking about other things. If there's any questions, I want you to leave them linked down below to help me think about what to say. You know what I'm saying?